Grand line bound, hear the cannon sound. Lost souls drown when the waves crash down. We smoking Zaza now, ash in the clouds. Tell me, is that rain or smoke around?
Grand Line Bound, One Piece, chapter 1182. I'm back with another late one, guys. You know how I do it. It is what it is, man. Let's get to it. The cover page shows Isho, aka Fujitora. Bro is smacking a bowl of udon. Now, this bowl was crafted by a fox and a tanuki. Who knows why? Seems like every cover page has to have an animal in it, I guess. It is what it is. Alright, the chapter starts off by showing Loki. He's soaring the skies of Elbaf, and he says he could still feel Imu's presence after blasting him, and also that it's difficult to keep him in sight when he becomes big. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, apparently. Now, Imu, meanwhile, says that he never expected to see Niohogger again, labeling him a traitor, before he coughs violently. It begins to snow, and Imu calls it expected as Niohogger has a close affinity with Ragnar. Lightning is born from colliding ice. Together, Loki and Ragnar's synergy is quite remarkable. Now, Ragnar is confirmed to be a devil fruit user, with the power of the Riso no Mi, Marorata score. Imu states that Ragnar still looks the same as he's always been waiting for a new master to serve. But, of course, this pisses Ragnar the fuck off. Him and Loki unleash a simultaneous attack called Ragnar Go Arrow, firing a blast of lightning and snow at Imu. Some fucking combo-wombo elemental type shit. Now, however, Imu counters with a move of his own called what the fuck? Zitzmittel? Wow, fuck. I'm gonna butcher the fuck out of it. Tasmittel? Tasmanian Devil? Taz Skyler?
Hi, I'm Taz Skyler and I play Sanji in One Piece.
Tzatziki sauce? Zitzmittel. Zitzy Mittel. What the fuck? Alright, listen, I dare you guys to try to say this fucking word, man. I'm moving on. Anyway, the attack
Zitzy Mittel
unleashes a barrage of black fireballs that set the forest below them ablaze. These little fireballs have been fucking shit up for the last couple of chapters, huh? We see Bonnie and she's watching the fight from afar. She calls it scary, just as Lilith tells her to come back over to her. And she's like, alright, I'm coming. She also ensures Lilith that she will not join the fight, even if she wanted to. I don't think she does, though. And, of course, Lilith's like, shit, even if you wanted to, you're not gonna go, because I forbid you, because I am your guardian. You understand? So listen, before I beat your ass! Now, Lilith wonders who Imu is, stating that he commands the Knights of God, yet he is not one of the 5 elders as well. So, she surmises that, with the world government having existed for 8 centuries, well, it's only natural that they would have a power struggle that would only lead to the creation of more darkness and evil shit. It's almost like governments have to operate in bullshit and secrecy. Now, just as she's about to say something, Sanji, who she was attending to, gets back up to rejoin the fight, despite Bonnie warning him about his injuries. She's like, hey bro, you're fucked. You need to chill. Sanji says he has no choice, as he recalls when Killingham found him all slumped over and all fucked up and paralyzed.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Anyway, Quilly told him that he was going to finish their mission and resume kidnapping the children, you know? Because that's what pieces of shit are supposed to do. Anywho, before leaving, Quilly straight up uses Sanji's body as a fucking springboard to launch himself off. You know, you gotta remember, bro was still mad from taking that L from Sanji, so he's gonna do some petty shit. He's like, toodaloo, motherfucker!
Toodaloo, motherfucker! Hey!
Sanji takes off into the air, and he declares that he will not let Elbaf, the country that Luffy and Usopp love so much, suffer like this. He's like, I'm doing this shit for Luffy and the god. But let's be real, he's doing it for the beautiful, giant, busty women that live there. You know, can't blame him, dog. At the Owl Library, Robin and Saul discover a hidden tunnel around the back that leads to a secret room. And it is here where Biblo took all the books. Robin and Saul express gratitude to the owl for saving the books, while Saul admits he's even more confused by the nature of Biblo's existence and actions. It's kind of weird, man. You're a tricky little owl, man. You're a tricky little owl. I love Biblo. Like, I hope he joins the Straw Hats. I'm just gonna say it like that, guys. I hope he joins the fucking Straw Hats.
I am taking it home with me. Home with me. And there is nothing you can do to stop me.
You know how, like, Nami has Zeus? I hope Robin takes Biblo with her and just, like, keeps him in her room. Okay? Make it happen, Oda. Make it happen. We see Summers. He uses his enhanced strength from Imu's omen to grab another giant ship. You know, he plans on transporting the children back to the Holy Lands with this shit. He demands the giants to bring them to him within 5 minutes, or he's about to fuck shit up. Now, back at the Western Village, Chopper treats Gerd's fingers because the cut that Imu made was so sharp and precise, her fingertips will be able to reattach. That's the good thing, at least. But it will take several months for her to fully recover. Now, Gerd thanks Chopper, but she expresses frustration that she cannot help the others despite her being a doctor herself. Hey, sometimes a doctor needs a doctor, man, you know? Colon thanks Chopper for treating Ripley and everyone else. But Chopper's like, hey, yo, shut your dumb ass up. I don't need any compliments, man. He says that he merely performed emergency care. And once this disaster is over, he could treat everyone properly. Now, Rodo offers to give Gerd his own fingers, but she nonchalantly rejects him. And then she admits that she's come to respect him a little bit more after seeing him risk his own life for his brother. And I've got to say, I have too. Now, of course, getting complimented by Gerd makes him super excited. So excited, he gets to the point where he gets one of those fucking good old-fashioned pervy anime nosebleeds. We see Zoro getting a ride from Goldberg, who at this point is the only member of the new giant warrior pirates not badly wounded. He expresses his gratitude to Zoro for his help. This is something Zoro chalks up to Luffy's belief that a country of his friend is also his country, thereby solidifying Harudin's immense respect for him. Zoro then tells Goldberg that Imu's power is nothing like he's ever seen before. They need to finish this fight quickly before things get out of hand. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's already too late for that shit. Shit's getting out of hand. That shit's out of hand already, bro. This shit is out of hand. It's been out of hand. The moment Imu showed up, shit's been out of hand. I don't know how the fuck it's gonna get in hand. Killingham contacts Summers and informs him that he messed up because he accidentally created a Muma. A Muma that he himself is afraid of. Which Summers chews him the fuck out for that because he tells him that he's scared of this goddamn Muma as well. He's like, why the fuck would you go and create that shit, man? But still, Killingham ensures him that he can control this Muma. But they need to hurry the fuck up and finish the mission. Summers asks him about Gunko, and Quillingham says that he saw her on his way over, but he thinks that she's perished. Although shocked, Summers accepts this and says that Imu's body cannot withstand being outside the Holy Land for too long. It was not meant to be out in this world. You gotta remember, they can't be breathing in all this fucking dirty bluer air, you know? It's goddamn bluers, man. Just rotten bluers down there. Nevertheless, the fact that Imu is here in person means that both of them need to make sure that they do not disappoint him, or that's their ass. Now it begins to rain, and the downpour is so severe that it floods the western village as a large watery arm grabs the children that's inside. It does this on Killingham's orders. Now here's where shit gets interesting. I love this little explanation according to Killingham. Like, when I read this, I was like, fuck, this is gonna bring up so many goddamn theories and shit. Mary Juan is situated above the rain clouds, so rain is actually a terrifying thing for the world nobles. Because of that, aside from Nika and the D-Clan, the only other thing that scares them is the rain god that appears to the rhythm of the prayers for rain. Now, this rain god is known as Zaza. Now, Quilly created this very thing that he personally fears in order to finish their mission. Zoro sees the chaos at the village, but decides to keep moving forward. And at the same time, Sanji, who is headed in the other direction towards the village, he crosses paths with good old Mosshead himself. And both of them tell one another to make sure they do their jobs properly as they prepare to battle the Knights of God. And then they tell each other to subscribe to Grand Line Bound. And both of them yell back at each other at the exact same time that they already have. And then Zoro says, well, you're still a pathetic little simp. And Sanji says, well, you're still a four-sword style little bitch. And then they part ways because they have ass to beat next chapter. Let's go!
Yeah. Grand Line Bound, we smoking Zaza now. Tell me, is that rain or a smoke cloud? Thunder in the sky, hear the bass so loud. Pirates smooth silent while the storm crowd howl. Grand Line Bound, hear the cannon sound. Lost souls drown when the waves crash down. We smoking Zaza now, ash in the clouds. Tell me, is that rain or smoke around? Ship deck shake when the storm winds howl. Sea kings lurk while the tide rolls round. Gold chain swing when the drums resound. Whole crew wild, never backing down. Knights of God fear gods when the rain cascade. Downpour, flood waves, hurricanes invade. Drip drop, monsoon, lightning getting sprayed. Whole crew too cold, make the dark seas fade.